Let's talk about your ability to make things happen. Alignment. When we are aligned between what we want, what we care about, why we want it, and how we want to go about it, this is where the magic happens. This is one of my core principles, and it's not just in business, but really in life. Reason being, it makes everything easier and is the most true to ourselves experience that we can have. When you are in alignment, you don't have to drive as much to make things happen. In fact, if you feel like you are having to work super hard to make something happen, it could be a red flag. This could be an indicator that there perhaps isn't as much alignment as you'd like or hoped. There's a cog. It's a data point that you potentially might be better off taking another approach or resetting your alignment to that goal. I coach a lot of smart, technical people, including a lot of engineers. They are brilliant at looking at product systems, pulling them apart to better understand what, why, and how they operate the way they do, for the ultimate result of creating more efficiency and effectiveness through a flow of patterns via alignment. However, this skill set is something that most of us never think to bring into our personal systems. We don't spend nearly as much time understanding how our own systems work, or our personal systems of our teams for that matter. In this case, when you get really clear and aligned with the objectives that you want to create, a direction that you want to take on a project, or even simply just starting with something like identifying the things that you're going to allow to drive your decisions about a particular situation, you start to switch gears. You take control. And as a result, it becomes an empowering, creative process rather than a constant slog of pushing that boulder up that hill. It truly is like going from first gear to turbo, and you're not having to grind. You're not having to make it happen because it just does happen. Why? Because alignment. The stronger the alignment that you have towards your pursuit of something, the easier and the faster the process goes. It's another way of looking at working smarter, not harder. Now, to be clear, this does not mean that you kick back and don't put in the work. This is not what I'm saying here at all. However, if you get really clear and in alignment first, it sets you up for a completely different experience to success. It is like oil to your engine, and it is required for optimal performance and outcomes. Taking the time to get really clear and aligned before you start a project, pursue a new path, make a decision, might sound like a stall out before going into action. A lot of us are results driven. We just want to get in there and we want to go. Then there are those other scenarios where we are fighting to find any shred of alignment to move forward at all. If you are struggling to complete something, taking time to think about how you might feel after this project is done, even if it's simply to be aligned with the feeling of finally completing it and not having to think about it anymore, can be enough of a motivating factor that allows you to move forward with more alignment. When we are in alignment, we can spend more of our energy and resources in flow rather than in force. Progress occurs faster, easier, smarter. Alignment is also key to confidence, not just acting like it, but really owning who you are and what you bring to the table. I've been talking to you a lot about the outer game of confidence, things like the specific technical, verbal, and nonverbal skills that create the sound and look of confidence. However, confidence is both an outer and an inner game event. Without the other, your confidence is still on shaky ground. When there is alignment of both, your outer game and your inner game, this is the difference between faking it till you make it or being the real deal, truly being confident. This concept of alignment as a key to your progress is so critical, not just when it comes to confident communication, but also in your career and in your life. Stay tuned to my channel for more short sprints around executive voice and presence, confidence, leadership, optimal mindset, and other topics. I love hearing from you. Please be sure to like this video if you found it valuable and click the link to subscribe. Make it a good week.